Come on, y'all. What's going on? Who's calling?
Hey, what's good, Flex? This Stallion.
What's up, man? You calling from a tunnel? Your phone sounds muffled, player.
Nah.
Now if
Nah, I'm in
somebody
Miami right now.
kidnapping you, press 9 2 times so we can go ahead and go get you. All right, what's going on? Where you calling from?
I'm in Miami right now, man.
What's going on in Miami right now, man?
Well, we need you down here. When are you coming down to Miami?
I don't know, man. I've been wanting to come down there with a lecture, but I might have to put that together, man. You guys at your schools down there, y'all holler at me. All you promoters, y'all holler at me, and let's put something together down in Miami. What's the vibe like right now?
Right now it's raining, but yo, I'm in Mario to scratch by, and
Are you here, player? I think somebody done kidnapped that dude, man. If y'all know that dude or y'all recognize his voice, somebody go check on that dude, man. Sound like somebody might have this nigga tied up playing a Keisha Cole CD about to violate that nigga's booty cheeks. All right, y'all look out for the dude. But anyway, that's enough of the calls. No more calls. Let me stop the call so we can get into some game. What I want to talk about, you guys directing your game, being the director of your game. Like I said, I was just in Egypt, and I travel a lot. And people say stuff like, damn, Tariq, how do you do all that traveling? That's a wonderful thing. I would love to go to Egypt. I would love to do that. That's my dream, and this. And it's not really that hard to do, people. If you really want to do certain things, if you want to travel, you're the director of your life. You're the director of your own game. You can do all that stuff. The thing is, it's all in your mind. The only thing blocking you is the apprehensions in your mind. You can do all that stuff. You can get any kind of female you want. Like the caller said earlier, it's not really about money. The money will come, but you just have to have a desire to do it, and you have to think and direct your thoughts constructively. See, the thing is, man, you guys have to learn how to be the director of your game. You got to be the Steven Spielberg of your game. See, a lot of players are actors. They're opportunists. If an opportunity presents itself, they jump on that opportunity. Like when they get at a girl, if a girl, no matter what she looks like, gives them any kind of play, they're like, okay, cool, I'll get on that. Sometimes you have to create your own choosing. You have to create your own circumstances. The thing is, a lot of people think about the stuff that they cannot do and why they can't do things. They think about negative things all the time. I can't go nowhere. I can't get off on my job. I can't get this money. I can't get no dime. I can't get this car. I can't do this. I can't. You think negatively all the time. And then some people try to block out the negative thoughts. And you can't really block out negative thoughts. See, you can't unthink certain things. You notice the more you try to unthink something, you'll think about it more. Like if you're about to eat a meal and you see a dog take a shit, you're like, oh, let me not think of this dog shitting. Let me not think of this dog shitting. And you're going to keep thinking about that. So you can't unthink anything. You ever have sex with an ugly girl who has a nice body, and you try to not think about how ugly her face is so you won't lose your erection? We've all been there. Again, I'm not above mentioning my mistakes. I've taken a bite from the fruit of the ugly tree. You've all been there with me, y'all. There's a female, you're banging, her body's tight, and then that moonlight kind of glimmers on her face, and her ass looks like P.D. Pablo. She just looks mannish in the face, but the body's banging, and you're like, okay, that face just threw me off. Let me not think of that. And the more you try not to think about it, the more you think about it, and the more your erection goes down. The thing is, you have to redirect your thoughts. Instead of trying to not think about that ugly face, instead of trying to not think about negative things, just think about things that you really want. You envision, when you banging that ugly chick, envision Stacey Dash. Envision Halle Berry. Envision Nicki Minaj. See, that's how you have to redirect your thoughts. You have to be the director of your thoughts. See, people, I really want y'all to stop focusing on all the stuff you cannot do. Instead of asking yourself, why can't I get this thing popping? Why can't I get my own business? Why can't I travel? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? You're asking yourself the wrong question. The question is not, why can't I? The question should be, how can I? See, when you focus on stagnation and when you focus on failure, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get whatever you focus on, be it positive or negative. And I'm not trying to sound like some kind of new age guru or some shit like that. But really, if you focus on negative things all the time, that's what you're going to get. And too often, people focus on their failures. You focus on what didn't work. When you're at the club, you're trying to spit at a girl, you're focusing on the last time you got dissed. You're like, damn, I would approach that girl, but the last time I approached a girl at the club, she told me she had a man. You're focusing on negativity. You're focusing on failure. So in your mind, you're getting prepared for failure. And when you prepare for something, it usually happens, right? If you walk down some stairs a lot of times and you keep saying, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, you end up falling. See, you have to redirect your thoughts. You have to be the director of your game. You have to say, hey, this motherfucker is going to choose me. When I step to her, she's going to choose. See, real players, guys who are very thorough in their game, they're almost arrogant to a certain degree. Not too arrogant. You got to be right there on the envelope. But a thorough player is a dude who's so confident in his game. He's so sure of himself. He gets the results he wants. A lot of times back in the day when I would go out a lot, man, I would go to the club and I would be so sure about how tight my game was going to be. I would challenge myself. I would be like, okay, tonight I'm going to pull me a nice chocolate female and pull her out the club. And damn if I didn't do it. I would tell my friends, I'm like, look, I'm going to get me a little red bone. I'm going to hook y'all up with some females. Then I go to the club and do exactly what I said I was going to do. I was focused on accomplishment. Failure to me was not even an option. Didn't focus on failure. And I've been dissed before. I've been to clubs and I spit some game and the game didn't work. But I don't focus on that. I don't focus on failure. You focus on accomplishment. You focus on the thing that works and you keep on focusing on that. That's the thing. You have to redirect your thoughts, redirect your game. And that applies to everything you do. That's why I go everywhere. I just pick out places to go. It's not no big deal. I'm like, I want to go to Egypt this week. I get my ass up and I go to Egypt. I want to go to Thailand this week. I go to Thailand. Because I don't think, how can I? How can't I? I'm like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to fit this into my schedule? I already accept it as a possibility. See, the thing is, a lot of you cats don't accept success as a possibility. Because a lot of cats are so used to failing, success at certain things seems foreign to them. Y'all shake that mentality off you. The world is your oyster. That's why I say you got to be an urban renaissance man. Urban renaissance man does whatever he wants to do. And even if you're working a square job, you can still be the director of your game. You can use that as a stepping stone. If you're working a square job, you're working for somebody, you use that as a preparation process. You use that as a planning process to get your game together. Always set something aside for yourself, because the best thing you can do in life is to make paper doing things that you like to do. When you start doing that, then your mind accepts a certain freedom. And when you have that freedom, you know you can get anything done you want. See, the thing is, a lot of people, you get used to people directing you. So you need direction in other aspects of your life when it comes to dating, when it comes to traveling. And you can be your own director. That's my whole point. You have to be the director of your own game. You can call your own shots. And I did a few shows about being a hustler, how to get your little hustle on, some hustle tips. And this plays into that to a certain degree. Because the money thing, it's a valid point, but a lot of times that's an excuse. Because cats will get money for some shit that they really want. If you want to get some rims for your ride, you'll get money for that. If you want to get the new video game, you'll get money for that. If you wanted to get some new gear, you'll get money for that. If you want to go trick off your paper at the strip club, you get some money to trick off. So you just redirect that mentality, redirect the trick mentality if you have it, to get things that's going to be a little more beneficial to you culturally. Again, what I'm doing is not no ultra phenomenal shit. To me, you can do the same shit that I do, even better. You guys have the same resources. I'm not born with no silver spoon. I'm just a game advisor. I just think a certain way. That's all it is. And I want you guys to have that same hustler mentality, that same freedom, that same direction of game. You guys can get anything you want to get. You can get any type of dime you want to get. Just stop focusing on why you're not getting that. Stop focusing on why that hood rat from 3 years ago threw you under the bus. Because for every hood rat or chicken head or whatever who doesn't give you play, there's going to be 20 dimes that's waiting on you to spit at them. The world is big, man. There's a world full of dimes out here, man. There's a world full of cooperating women. Man, I travel all around the world. I see geeky looking dudes with fine, exotic women all over the place. Every country I go to, here, Europe, Asia, Africa, everywhere I go to, I see geeky looking dudes with dimes. So if you have a little bit of swag you can pull, you just have to focus on that. Stop accepting failure, people. Be the director of